Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Want to welcome y'all to another edition of Pizzles Picks. I am, of course, Don P. Y'all know what day it is, and what time it is, and who y'all looking at least through football season. So we are here, Pizzles Picks. Last week was pretty exhilarating. A very exciting weekend of college and pro sports, which I will be talking about a little bit tomorrow night on Club Pizzle, 8 o'clock, right here on the Happy Hour Network. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know the vibes with the network. Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock, regular Facebook account, and YouTube. Excuse me. Midnight on Spotify. And Club Pizzle Thursdays at 8 on the regular Facebook and YouTube, and also the repeat of Club Pizzle on Thursdays at 7:30 on the Happy Hour Network Facebook account and on Twitch. And Club Pizzle midnight on Spotify. Y'all know what it is, man. So just go and tune into those. All right, man, let's get to these picks, man. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Y'all know I like to keep these short and sweet. I'm doing pretty good this week. Or through the first 3 weeks of college football. This is week 4 of college football. I am 16-4 in my picks bracket. Chris Cargile, Ray Simpson, y'all are a game behind me here. Good luck this week. I hope y'all make y'all picks. So let's get to it. Saturday, high noon, down at Texas A&M. The Auburn Tigers take their 3-0 record, and they travel into there. I'm going to go with A&M at home. I'm going to go with A&M at Kyle Field. I don't know. I just got a feeling there's going to be something electric that's going to be going on. Auburn, with their 3-0 record, we don't know if they're fool's gold or not. We're going to see after this game here, high noon. So give me A&M at home. Also Saturday, high noon. Florida State travels to Death Valley to take on Clemson. That is a high noon game. Give me Florida State. I'm as a Miami Hurricanes fan, it pains me to say that, but give me Florida State. I think Florida State is for real. Jordan Travis, the rest of the gang down there. Give me FSU on the road. UCLA, Saturday. UCLA travels to take on Utah, who's ranked number 11. This is a battle of two ranked teams. UCLA comes in ranked 22nd. Utah is ranked 11. Both teams are 3-0. Give me Utah at home. Until I see something else, Utah is the top team in the Pac-12. Them, USC, and Oregon are the 3 best teams in the Pac-12 until we see otherwise. Colorado, Oregon State are also undefeated and ranked. So the Pac-12 is really looking like the deepest conference in football, in college football right now, if you're going to be honest with me. But give me Utah over UCLA at home. Saturday, 3:30, number 15, Ole Miss travels to Tuscaloosa to take on the number 13 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Everybody thinks that Bama's dynasty is over. They think that it's over. They think that they're just going to suck. I don't agree. Give me Bama at home. And give me Bama at home by 2 scores. That's how I feel. Saturday, 3:30, BYU travels to take on Kansas. A battle of 3-0 teams. Give me Kansas at home. Number 18. Saturday, 7 o'clock. Oregon State, ranked number 14. I don't know why the hell I say 18. Oregon State, ranked 14, travels to take on the number 21 ranked Washington State Cougars. Oh, this is going to be a tough matchup right here, man. This matchup is a tough one for me to kind of call because Cameron Ward has been balling. Hey, the quarterbacks in Washington are between Cam Ward and Mike Penix. Those are the best quarterbacks in the state of Washington right now. And even Geno Smith looked good this past Sunday against DJ Uiagalelei. Y'all know him, Clemson transfer. This is going to be a hell of a matchup. It's going to be under the lights. It's going to be on Fox. I wonder if Gus is covering this game. Probably. Give me Oregon State on the road. Although Cam Ward can turn this game on its ear. Saturday, 7:30 on NBC, prime time. Number 6 ranked Ohio State travel to take on the number 9 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I picked Ohio State to go to the playoff at the beginning of the year. They haven't looked that impressive, but I'm sticking with it. Give me Ohio State on the road, under the lights. Taking nothing away from Sam Hartman and Notre Dame because they very well can win this game. They are capable of taking this game. But give me Ohio State on the road. I'm sticking with my playoff teams. I'm sticking there. Saturday, 7:30, the Memphis Tigers travel to take on the Missouri Tigers. Give me Missouri at home. Missouri riding the high, coming off of a big win. So give me them. Saturday, 8 o'clock, the UCF Knights travel to take on the Kansas State Wildcats. Give me Kansas State bouncing back from that loss last week. Give me Kansas State at home in the Little Apple. And finally, Saturday, 8 p.m., number 17 ranked North Carolina Tar Heels travel to take on the Pitt Panthers, which is a game I was contemplating on whether I wanted to drive to Pittsburgh to go and see it because I want to see Drake May in person. I really do. I'm really contemplating and thinking, is that a trip that I want to make? It's a one tank trip. It's a half a tank trip for me, for real. I'm thinking about it. But give me Carolina. Drake May, one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Heisman candidate. Carolina is balling. Mac Brown, something about Mac Brown. So, to recap, give me A&M at home over Auburn. Florida State on the road over Clemson. Utah at home over UCLA. Bama at home over Ole Miss. Kansas at home over BYU. Oregon State on the road over Washington State. Ohio State on the road over Notre Dame. Missouri at home over Memphis. Kansas State over UCF. And North Carolina over Pitt. Those are the college picks. Now let's get to the pros. I'm not doing so hot in my pro picks. I'm in last place. I'm in 4 out of 4. No, that's that week. Week 1, week 2. Yeah, I'm where's the overalls? They're not giving me overall. But I'm 10 points behind. I'm only a game back. So that's gonna be cool. And they dropped the worst score. I think I'm gonna take that out. But Bar Guy, Don, Chris, I'm on y'all heels. Don't worry about it. I'll get there. Those are the pro picks. Let's get to these picks. Thursday night football. The New York Giants travel to take on the San Francisco 49ers. The Giants coming off of a exhilarating win where they turned it around in the second half. They started the season giving up 60 consecutive points. They scored like 21, 28 in the fourth quarter, something like that. Danny Dimes looked like Danny Dimes, but they're without Saquon Barkley, and San Francisco 49ers might be the best team in football. They are my NFC champion. I'm picking them to go to the Super Bowl. They just might win the whole damn thing, the way that they're playing. Offensively, defensively, they look like the best thing going, and all Brock Purdy got to do is just not screw it up. So give me San Francisco at home. The Tennessee Titans travel to take on the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are looking to bounce back from that sorry ass showing that they put up on Monday night. Deshaun Watson needs to get his act together. He can't turn the ball over. Based off of how good the Browns defense is playing, and I think they'll continue to play well, give me the Browns at home over Tennessee. The Atlanta Falcons travel to take on the Detroit Lions. The Lions are going to be looking to bounce back from an overtime loss. Give me Detroit at home. I just don't have no faith in the Falcons. They're 2-0, but I just don't think that we're not even going to do it. Give me the Lions at home. The New Orleans Saints, 2-0, travel up to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. This game is going to be a whole lot closer than I thought it was going to be initially, because I was laughing at Desmond Ridder. I ain't going to hold you. And it was like, dag, I owe him an apology, and then he went to screw it up at the end. So I'm kind of good there. I'm clear there. But give me New Orleans on the road. Derek Carr's playing pretty good. Their defense, the Saints' defense, is good enough to carry them in the playoffs, to carry them to the playoffs, to a playoff spot, if Derek Carr doesn't screw it up. Kind of the same thing with the Browns. They could go to the playoffs if Deshaun Watson don't screw it up. Sunday, 1 o'clock, the Denver Broncos travel to take on the Miami Dolphins. Y'all know how I feel about these teams that play out west, that travel to the Eastern time zone, a 1 o'clock game. The Miami Dolphins look fantastic on the offensive end. They look better on defense against the New England Patriots. Give me Miami at home over Denver. It's looking real bad out there for the Broncos. Sean Payton like, damn, I left New Orleans for this. The Los Angeles Chargers travel to take on the Minnesota Vikings in the battle of 0-2 teams. These might be the two best 0-2 teams that I've ever seen. Justin Herbert against Kirk Cousins. Give me Minnesota at home. I want to pick the Chargers because I've had them going to the playoffs, and I keep picking them. But they just keep finding ways to lose all of these close ball games. And it's been that way since the Phillip Rivers era. They always find a way to lose those games. Give me Minnesota at home. The New England Patriots travel to take on the New York Jets. The Patriots going to get their first win of the year. The New York Jets are just horrible. They stink. Their offensive line is bad. And one thing Bill Belichick is going to figure it out. He's going to figure out a way. It's like, oh, no, Aaron Rodgers. I got to go against Zach Wilson. Let's get our first dub of the year. Get off the schneid. The Buffalo Bills travel to take on the Washington Commanders. Give me Buffalo. Josh Allen is still that dude. Their defense is still there. The Commanders at 2-0, so a surprising 2-0. It's not going to last. Give me Buffalo. Buffalo wins this game by 2 scores. The Houston Texans travel to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me Jacksonville. I'm not going to keep doing this every week. Y'all know I'm not picking the Houston Texans. I'm never picking the Houston Texans. The Indianapolis Colts travel to take on the Baltimore Ravens. I think that the Colts are going to be without Anthony Richardson. Not that it matters. Poor Zaire Franklin. Zaire Franklin is, oh my goodness. I watch a lot of Red Zone, so I get to see Zaire Franklin do his thing, and I get to see him ball out. Let me stop messing with these headphones. Just rock. Give me Baltimore at home. This is the last thing I needed to see, was the Baltimore Ravens to start off 3-0. Wait a minute. Give me Baltimore at home. The Carolina Panthers travel to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Give me Seattle. Carolina just don't have it yet. They don't have enough. Bryce Young is running for his life. Pray for that kid. The Chicago Bears travel to take on the Kansas City. Come on, Justin Fields, you look like trash, bro. And you coming up with these excuses, but I'm gonna leave that alone because y'all will say that I'm bullying and nitpicking a certain school out there. So I'm gonna leave that alone. The Dallas Cowboys travel to take on the Arizona Cardinals. The Cowboys fans usually travel. That's going to sound like a home game for the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys on the road. Dak Prescott looks great. That defense looks great. The Cowboys look great in September. Let's see what they look like going into November, December, and January and see how good or great they are. The Pittsburgh Steelers travel to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. That's going to be... Give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders. The Steelers aren't that good. Kenny Pickett is not great. And still, no Cam Hayward. Their defense is... They're not going to do what they did on Monday night every game. Get 2 touchdowns off of 2 turnovers. It's just not going to happen. Give me the Raiders at home. Monday night, Philly travels to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of these teams are 2-0. Give me the Eagles on the road. I think they are a better team than the defending NFC champion. NFC between San Francisco, Dallas, and Philly is up at the top. It's up. It's up there, and it's stuck there. And finally, on Monday night, a rematch of the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. The Los Angeles Rams travel to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Bengals get their first win of the year here. I believe. Wait a minute. Is Joe Burrow playing this week? Because if Joe Burrow is not playing, I'm going with the Rams. I have to check and see. Is Joe Burrow playing? Somebody got to tell me. I got to figure this out. I should have did my Googles first. I'm trying to get this done. I'm trying to make sure. It said it's hard to say whether he'll be available. You know, I'm going to just go with the Bengals, man. Screw it. And those are your college and your pro picks. Make sure you guys log on to OhioEntertainmentAwards.net and nominate me, Don P, for Best Radio/Podcast Personality. And also make sure y'all vote to nominate Club Pizzle for Best Podcast. That's OhioEntertainmentAwards.net. I will put the link in one of the bios, and on the YouTube bio, definitely. But it's been some hiccups and some funny stuff going on Facebook, so I'm not even going to chance to put it there. Something crazy going on. OEAs are coming up in November, but the nomination process is from now until the middle of October. So if y'all could, every day, go and log on to OhioEntertainmentAwards.net. Put your email address in and nominate Don P for Best Radio/Podcast Personality and Club Pizzle for Best Podcast. I would greatly appreciate it if y'all do. I will catch y'all tomorrow at 8 o'clock for Club Pizzle. We're going to talk a little bit of Coach Prime. We're going to talk a lot of Coach Prime. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. It's Coach Prime heavy tomorrow, so just be ready for that. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great. Stay positive, because negative energy is trash. Peace, y'all.